How good were Nielsen and Bigger, the two center backs for South Carolina. Here's Ryan Baer. We'll get back to Dante Huckabee, the right back. He'll cross one in. Caldera doesn't get the header right. Out for a goal kick. It's getting in the way of Sukata. Back to Sukata from Jorgensen. McCormick out there as well. It's Nielsen out with Sukata. He floats one in. Back post headed away by Jordan Ilian for the first time all season in a game where he's available. Saint-Just cross, back post, Jackson Lee, the veteran goalkeeper there in front of Jordan Ilian.
Perfect sort of delivery for the keeper to get his first touch on the ball, his confidence level.
Now McCormick looking for Sukata, but Alexander snuffs that one out. Captain down to Myring in the corner. Harrison Myring. Cross into the box, very dangerous, and nobody there for
top of the box.
West Virginia straight out to Utaro Sukata. He'll take on Saint-Just towards the byline. Low cross stabbed away by Nielsen.
Again, compact defensive discipline, a lot of trust between those.
Jorgensen coming up the left. Now McCormick streaking in, but there's Nielsen to just shove him away. McCormick comes back onto it. McCormick, what a goal!
West Virginia.
That is something special from West Virginia's longest tenured player, Luke McCormick, staying with it and beating Alexander from a tight angle after rounding Nielsen.
He's shifty, he's gritty, he leads the team in shots, and you can see why. William Nielsen completely overplays this ball, everyone. Look at that. Completely lose sight of the ball. McCormick sneaks in and buries it to the near post. He looks right, goes left, and completely gets Ben Alexander off shift, off balance. Nielsen completely loses track of the ball, looks to the inside, and this goes with confidence to the near post and catches Ben Alexander napping.
Burgess cutting in. It's thrown into the penalty area. Nielsen trying to flick at it, but it bounces over everybody. Here's Clement. He's got Lem on the overlap, goes that way. Lem low cross in, stabbed away by Broughton and Huckabee, Carolina. Now it's Lim, cross, back post, wants Ilian. Just wasn't able to elevate enough to get to that one.
Again, everyone, they just want to be so direct. They look up side to side. This time it was the captain just releasing the ball to Lem. Good first time cross, trying to get past the defense.
Virginia hitting on the counter. Here's an opportunity for them. Olakainen from Ors Navarro lays it off. Ors Navarro just drags it wide. Two players that you don't necessarily expect to pop up in that spot, and they create a half a chance.
Well, we talked about Ryan Baer and Olakainen, what they do in midfield. They come forward, the one-time pass to reverse the defense, and they almost creep through the back door with Navarro coming around his shoulder. Look at that vision. Doesn't even look at him, but he knows this. The team plays so well together.
Here's Lem again, great touch. Lem takes another one, drags it back. Deckeldox in the box. Deckeldox, low shot saved by Jackson Lee.
Well, they're taking some chances and overloading in the wide areas with their fullbacks coming around. And Deckeldox
on the corner here for West Virginia, trying to double the advantage. Loops it in off the back of the head of Hernando and out for a goal. Around McCormick, now in for Luckhurst. Luckhurst charging at Carlos Hernando. Now Ilian cuts it inside, has a go, rises over the bar. Took a deflection. We have another corner here for South Carolina.
Well, this is the bravery we were talking about before. Ilian not even asking for permission.
Cut ball. It falls right back to Luckhurst. He lays it off. Here's a shot save Lee from Deckeldox. Well, you can tell Luckhurst and Deckeldox have added a lot to South Carolina. Jackson Lee trying to calm this down.
Two skillful players. They go direct to Luckhurst. He lays it back for guess who.
Jordan Ilian will toss it in. Steps up, launches it, looking for Nielsen at the back post. Lee having trouble, it's bouncing around. And they call a foul on Luckhurst.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a let-off there for West Virginia. Chaos in the 6-yard box, but Luckhurst called for the foul. Burgess trying to plead the case. Leading laner, that's a great ball. The little chip, though, is deflected out by Lim for a corner. See if they can get a goal. They curl one in, flicked along, popped away by Saint-Just, and McCormick whiffs on the last-ditch effort. We will go to the break at 1-0. West Virginia leading South Carolina. The Gamecocks showing a lot of fight in that first half, but at the end of the
final.
Just back underway here in half number 2. West Virginia and South come back in at the half, as is Huckabee. Here's Caldera cutting it in. McCormick looking for space. He shoots. Alexander paws it away. Put out by Saint-Just for a corner. Luke McCormick this close to an opening minute goal in the second half.
Well, this is why he leads his team in shots. He shows up late and it hits the post and comes back out. Left foot, weaker left foot, makes no difference. Just inches away from a 2-0 lead.
McCormick doing well to shield it off. Now Caldera in front, and Ors Navarro was behind it. Huckabee comes up to clip it in, looking towards the back post. It's McCormick, slides it to Caldera, turns and shoots, and penalty for the handball on Nielsen. Hit him right in the arm. He left it out there. Nielsen gets a yellow card as well, and West Virginia will try to make it 2 from the spot.
Well, it all starts with Caldera and finishes with Caldera. He gets the ball and creates a chance. It gets back to him. He has a shot, and the ball sort of plays the arm.
Yellow card issued to South
Sure,
number 5,
maybe we could get another look there, but Nielsen. Here's Caldera starting the ball down on the left-hand side. Rumbling, bumbling right here, trill position.
Yeah, that's the key,
It was pretty close to his body.
It looked in real time like he hung the arm out there, but you can see he's pulling it back on replay.
There's just no chance for the defender to get away from it. Here it is again.
It's a close one. VAR says yes, penalty.
Well, I just lost the D to my house.
Sukata stepping up. This time he scores, and indeed goes the other way. Yutaro Sukata, 9 goals, 9 assists in a superlative senior season. It is 2-0 Mountaineers. They are 40 minutes away from the Sun Belt final.
Well, he applies the hesitation tonight, Evan. Has the big hesitation. He looks at Alexander the entire way. Does not take his eyes off the goalkeeper. As soon as he hesitates and Alexander bites, he goes in the other direction.
Those Deckeldox charging in into the penalty area. Deckeldox little chip flicked away by Huckabee. Now WVU on the counter with McCormick, leading Kentucky 1-0 early in the second half in Huntington. Here's Deckeldox down the line, sprays it across. Lee spills it briefly, but covers before Luckhurst can pounce.
Yeah, a little bit of apology from the goalkeeper, as it's a little bit of heart and mouth time.
Front. Here goes Deckeldox. Launches one in, looking for Luckhurst, but the Twin Towers in there to keep it away. A lot of contact there, but they don't give him anything. Now it's Crane. Crane launches one in. Luckhurst, little flick off the top of the goal.
Well, third time, almost the charm. The centre-backs were flawless in bodying up on Luckhurst. This time, here's the 2 centre-backs, not giving him any room. No way that's a foul. And then a lovely little clip into the box here. He gets the better of Hernando, and it just loops up.
His handball given the penalty to Sukata. Here's Perez. And took no deflection out. In it comes. And it's not a great delivery. Bouncing around, though, out to Bigger up top. And finally, the low shot in is well wide for Millian, skidding past everybody.
Evan, you said it right. You have to get past the first defender to give your centre-back.
It's to go. He'll hurl it in. Popped away by Broughton. And the volley, Perez, deep into the Orlando night. And that might be the last gasp for the Gamecocks.
Yeah, very symbolic. West Virginia so compact.
6, 5.
And they won't even place the ball.
3, 2, 1.
It is over. West Virginia on their way to the Sun Belt Championship game.
Final score of tonight's match. The West Virginia
A professional 2-0 win over South Carolina.